meeting is being recorded.
Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. We are pleased to be joined by Perez De Lara, who will be driving the Rev Racing ARCA car this season. By the way, what is your car number? I forgot to ask that.
Hey, first of all, thank you for the interview. It's really cool. So I'll be driving the number 2 car.
Okay, all right. So yeah, he'll be driving the number 2 Rev Racing Gamebridge Chevrolet, I should say, for Rev Racing in the ARCA Menard series. So how exciting is it to have this out there? You got to do the test at Daytona. How was the test the past 3 days, and what was it like going on the high banks at Daytona, because you won't be getting a chance to do that this year?
Yes, yeah, it was really cool. The Daytona test is something I was looking forward. I really enjoyed it. It was good for the team. We made some single car runs, some draft runs. Yeah, overall, it was a really cool 2 days. I really enjoyed it, and looking forward for the season. It's still working hard here in the shop. I'm just working hard because this is going to be a really hard season for us, and definitely looking forward to it and get the most wins and everything I can possibly can.
Yeah. So let's talk about just how the season is going to work out for you this year. Of course, you're not running Daytona, but you'll be running the next. You will be running all night the rest of the season. Just how exciting is it to just get this opportunity?
Yes, it's a great opportunity for me coming from Mexico. I think with the champion team, they are working really hard. They got really good cars, and I'm really confident that together with the team we're gonna have great results. Starting Phoenix, that it's a race that it's a track where I've been already. I was there last year, and it was really good for us. So I think our start of the season is gonna be strong. Then we got Talladega. It's new for me. I think after the test in Daytona, I'm feeling more comfortable there. But yeah, it's a race where anything can happen, you know. So we expect. We don't know what to expect right now, but hopefully a win. Do it well like they did last year. They won Talladega. But yeah, this opportunity for me is huge. Just I think all the work I've been done the last couple seasons, it's gonna put to the test this year. It's for me one of a kind opportunity running full time. I think I just gotta get everything out of it and get to the next step. Now that Rev is having the trucks with Nick Sanchez, that's a goal for me to be able to continue with that path and being representing Rev Racing and Team Chevy for many years.
Okay, so usually when we typically have people that we haven't had on with races and all that, just how did you get your start into racing and all that?
Well, so my dad is a racing driver. He still races a couple of races in Mexico, but so that's basically how I started in racing. Since I was I don't know, like 3-4 years old, going to the track for the karting. I started karting in Mexico. I did many years karting in Mexico. Then I jumped to Formula 4. I started in the road courses, and then finally got a chance to do the NASCAR Trucks Mexico. That's like the lower series in NASCAR Mexico. I won the championship in my rookie year, and that's what really got me into NASCAR. After that, next year I started to be a part of the NASCAR Driver Diversity program in the Legends division, in the youth program, starting developing, and as well as a full-time schedule in Mexico. And I think last year was really key for us because I won the championship in Mexico in the NASCAR Challenge Series. That is the BA, the bigger cars. And also I got to run 3 races in the ARCA Menard Series that went really good for us. I think the 3 races, I did some really good races and impressed people. That's basically how all my career has been before running into the combine the end of last year. I did really good in there, and I got the chance to be driving the full-time ARCA in Rev. That it's a really, really, really good opportunity and a very good currency for me in 2023.
Yep. So let's talk about what are you excited about this year? Because there's a lot of tracks. You're gonna go on dirt tracks, short tracks, big tracks. mile and a halves, super speedways, road courses, you name it, and dirt races. You name it, and you're gonna be on it. So, what are you most looking forward to, and what are you not really looking forward to?
Yeah, exactly. ARCA series has it's really diverse schedule for this year. I think I'm looking forward for the road course races. I think I'm comfortable in those type of tracks. Also looking forward to the 1.5 miles. I've never been to 1.5 miles, so I just want to see how it goes. I think the car Rev has a really good package for the 1.5 miles, and I just gotta start working on them, and hopefully we're as competitive as they have been the last couple of years. And I think I don't know what to think about the dirt. I've never been on dirt in those type of cars. I just got a test in a micro, but it was only a couple hours test. But overall, my experience in dirt is zero. So I'm really not nervous, but I don't know what to expect about dirt. I think it could go either way. I'm obviously going to work for that. I'm going to see what we can do before that to be better prepared. But I think that's going to be a different race for me. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get the best result there and get the most points out of those races in dirt.
Yeah. And then just kind of talk about, going to a place that you have been familiar with Phoenix. Just kind of starting it off there. Just how exciting is it to go to a place that you're pretty familiar with?
Yeah, my first race in Phoenix, I think that's really good for us because since I told you it's a track that I really liked last year. It was a good race for me, and I can go to from the start. I don't have to learn the track or anything. I can from the start of practices just start working on developing the car, and I know the little things about the tracks that uh, whenever it is that you go for the second time to a track, you already know, and you have an advantage compared to your first time there. Also, Bristol is a track that I went last year. It was also a good race for us, and I think it's a really good event for ARCA. Many cars gathered there because it's a common race with East
Yep.
and the Elite Series. So I think those two are going to be tracks I'm looking forward to as well.
All right. Well, Andres, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck at Phoenix. And we'll look forward to talking with you then.
Yes, thank you so much, and I hopefully we get to do another interview soon.